Alright, let's talk about something that's been blowing my mind lately. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey just crossed the $1.1 billion mark at the global box office, making it his highest-grossing film ever. But here's the thing, this isn't just a numbers game. What makes this really interesting is how Nolan, a director known for mind-bending sci-fi and gritty superhero movies, decided to tackle an ancient Greek epic. Personally, I think this is a bold move. Adapting Homer's Odyssey isn't just about telling a story, it's about reimagining a cultural cornerstone for a modern audience. And Nolan, being Nolan, didn't just play it safe. He brought his signature style to it, and the result? A 3-hour epic that's not just a movie but an event. Now, let's break this down. First, the cast. Matt Damon as Odysseus. Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Tom Holland. This is a lineup that screams blockbuster, but it's also a risk. These are actors with massive followings, but they are stepping into roles that are thousands of years old. What many people don't realize is that casting like this isn't just about star power, it's about bridging the gap between ancient mythology and contemporary audiences. And from my perspective, it worked. The film didn't just resonate with critics, it dominated the box office for 2 straight weekends. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. The Odyssey isn't just Nolan's biggest hit, it's also the highest-grossing film for Damon, Hathaway, and Pattinson. That's huge. It's like Nolan didn't just make a movie, he redefined what these actors could achieve. And if you take a step back and think about it, this speaks to a bigger trend in Hollywood, the blending of high-concept storytelling with massive commercial appeal. Nolan's always been a master of this, but The Odyssey feels like the pinnacle. Now, let's talk money. The film had a reported production budget of $250 million, not including marketing. That's one of the most expensive films of Nolan's career. But here's the kicker, it paid off. Universal Pictures Jim Orr called it a must-see theatrical event, and he's not wrong. What this really suggests is that audiences are still willing to show up in droves for something that feels epic, something that feels important. In an era where streaming is king, Nolan's proving that cinema isn't dead, it's just waiting for the right story. And that's the heart of it, isn't it? The Odyssey isn't just a movie, it's a statement. It's Nolan saying, I can take a 2,000-year-old story and make it feel urgent, relevant, and breathtaking. Personally, I think this is a masterclass in adaptation. It's not just about staying faithful to the source material, it's about understanding what makes that material timeless and then amplifying it. But here's a deeper question, what does this success mean for the future of cinema? If a 3-hour adaptation of an ancient epic can break records, what else is possible? Are we going to see more directors taking on classic literature with this kind of ambition? I hope so. Because if The Odyssey is any indication, there's still so much untapped potential in these old stories. So, here's my closing thought. The Odyssey isn't just Nolan's biggest hit, it's a reminder of the power of storytelling. It's a reminder that, no matter how much the world changes, a great story can still bring us together. And honestly, that's something worth celebrating. What do you think? Is The Odyssey a game changer, or just another blockbuster? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious to hear your take.